the Asian International School. Today I would like to tell you a story about the three little pigs. That is one of my favorite books. Please enjoy support me. Thank you. I love you. Once upon a time, there were three little pigs. The pigs had a plan. It was a perfect plan. One morning, they said goodbye to their mom and set off along the path. Sam was the first pig. He saw some straw. A straw house will be super, said Sam Pig. Well, what's the second little pig? He walked and walked and walked until he saw some wood. What wonderful wood to build a house with, said Little Pig. Betty was the third little pig. She built her house with big, strong bricks. When a brick house was finished, Betty baked some bread. One day, a wolf came along. He liked eating pigs. He went to the little house of straw and licked his lips. Little pig, let me in! Little pig, let me in! Said the wolf. But the wolf built down the new house until there was nearly enough from you and eat you with carrots and cabbage. The wolf got shocked. Three little pigs were awaiting him at the bottom. Instead, he hopped into a pot of hot water. Ouch! Oh my God! The wolf ran off. The pigs laughed a lot. They were not scared of the wolf anymore. It's the end of my story. Thank you for your listening.
At the time, there were 3 little pigs. The pigs had a plan. It was a perfect plan. One morning, they said goodbye to their mom and set off along the path. Sam was the first pig. He saw some straw. A straw house will be super, said Sam Pig. When the straw house was finished, Sam sat happily in the sun. Will was the second little pig. He walked and walked and walked until he saw some wood. What wonderful wood to build a house with, said Will Pig. Betty was the third little pig. She built her house with big, strong bricks. When the brick house was finished, Betty baked some bread. One day, a wolf came along. He liked eating pigs. He went to the little house of straw and licked his lips. Little pig, let me in, said the wolf. No, 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 no. Not by a hair on my chin. I will not let you in, said Sam Pig. Wow, I'll huff, I'll puff until I blow your house in, said the wolf. The wolf ran after Sam Pig. At last, they all arrived at the house of wood. Sam ran to the back. The wolf sat on the front door mat. Little pig, it's time I got fat. Little pig, it's time I got fat. Ha 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 ha. By my knobbly nose, I'm not having that, said Will Pig. Well, I'll blow your house down. And the wolf blew down the house until there was nearly nothing left. Let's run now! Said Will Pig. The wolf ran hard after the pigs. They all arrived at the house of bricks. Inside, Betty was having hot tea. The wolf hammered on the door. Boom, boom, boom. Little pig, I'll have your house down. Little pig, I'll have your house down, said the hungry wolf. Dear wolf, I never do that, said Betty Pig.
Well, I do. I will do,
said the wolf. He huffed and puffed. He puffed and huffed again and again. But the brick house still remained.
I'm so dizzy.
The wolf couldn't control his hunger anymore. He climbed onto the roof and came down the chimney.
I'll cook you and eat you with carrots and cabbage.
The wolf got a shock. The 3 little pigs were not waiting for him at the bottom. Instead, he fell into a pot of hot water. Splash! Hot, 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 hot! Super hot! Very hot! Terribly hot! Ow, die soon! Help me! Oh my God! Super hot! Very hot! Terribly hot! Ow, die soon! Help me! The pigs laughed a lot. They were not scared of the wolf anymore. It's the end of my story. Thank you for your listening. Bye-bye.
Joy.
I love you.
There were 3 little pigs named Pip and Pete and Perry and a big bad wolf. Yeah, he was really scary. When they all grew up, it was time to leave home. Mama said,
Build a house, make sure it's brick or stone.
make sure it's brick or stone. Make sure it's brick or stone.
You'll need a safe place, a little place you'll call home. So build your house right, make sure it's brick or stone.
So they packed their bags and went off on their own. When Mama reminded,
Make sure it's brick or stone.
make sure it's brick or stone. Make sure it's brick or stone. Pippin, pig went to town for some brick or some stone. Saw a bale of straw and said, I'll use that for my home. Straw is cheap and I'll save a lot of money. I'll buy some yummy pie, apple cherry honey. Apple cherry honey. Pete, pig went to town for some brick or some stone. He saw some twigs and thought, yeah, I'll use that for my home. Twigs are cheap and I'll save a bit of money and buy yummy candy like taffy and gummies. Perry, pig went to town for some brick or some stone. Saw straw and twigs, hey, I could build a cheap home. I could use straw and save a lot of money. Buy some yummy pie, apple cherry honey. Apple cherry honey. He thought I could use sticks and save a bit of money and buy some yummy candy like taffy and gummies. Then a voice in his head in an undeniable tone said,
Build your house right, make sure it's brick or stone.
make sure it's brick or stone. Make sure it's brick or stone. Pippin finished her house, big house made of straw. There came a big bad wolf who opened his jaw and said,
Little pig, let me in.
I'd rather hear about chinny chin chin.
That'll huff, that'll puff, that'll blow your house in.
The wolf huffed and puffed and blew her house right down. Pippin hid under the straw and the wolf looked around. He could smell that little piggy, she started running, but she left behind her yummy pie, apple cherry honey. Yummy! The wolf began to laugh.
House of straw, how funny.
Ate up all her yummy pie, apple cherry honey. Apple cherry honey. Big pumpkin. Pippin ran to Pete's house. His house was made of twigs. They hoped the twigs were strong enough to save the little pigs. The big bad wolf's claws were tap, tap, tap. The wolf smiled, thinking he had the piggies trapped.
Little pig, let me in.
Not by the hair of that chinny chin chin.
That'll huff, that'll puff, that'll blow your house in.
The wolf huffed and he puffed, the twigs fell to the ground. The pigs ran to Perry's where they'd be safe and sound. The wolf could smell those little piggies, they started running. They left behind their candy, taffy and gummies. Taffy, gummies, maybe chocolate. The wolf laughed.
A house of twigs, how funny. So they could buy some sweets and save a bit of money.
But Perry's house was built right, bricks and stone. He took Mama's advice and built a sturdy home. The wolf was tired of games and craved a BLT. This house was gonna fall and he'd catch those piggies. Yummy!
Little pig, let me in.
Not by
a puff and a huff and a puff and a huff and a puff and a blow your house in.
He huffed and he puffed, but to his dismay, the house didn't fall. The pigs cried hooray. The wolf howled a fit and he ran away. His piggy lunch would have to come another day. Pip and Pig said to Pete, how could we be so dumb? Should have built out a brick and listened to Mom. Then they wrapped their little hooves around their brother Perry, who had saved their lives from the wolf so scary.
Go get you, little piggy!
Pies, treats, and sweets won't ever compare to what they learned that day, though it gave them a scare. If you make a plan, make sure to do it right and listen to your mom, because she's always right.